When we started off with rEADEK versus Age. Now, this is an Ori player, Josh, so you need to be familiar with them.
Well, I mean, if you're not familiar with rEADEK, why are you even here? rEADEK, one of the most well-known in terms of streaming and production for the side of EU. We all know and love the amount of work that they put in for EU RCS. If you saw that grand finals opening, that was an absolute banger of an opening. I'll show it to you later, Escape. It was ridiculous. rEADEK's insane. Also the creator of the Rivals of Aether stream tool. But either way, yeah, rEADEK once again going to be sporting that Ori. We've seen the Ori before, we've seen the Maple before, and today we are going to see a return to the Ori in the Ori Kragg matchup, something that's been notoriously Ori favored for a long while.
We'll see whether or not Age is going to have anything to say about that. Obviously, my experience with content creation in this matchup has been with Age. So, I've seen the Kragg stuff before. We'll see what Age is able to do right now. Already racking up a lot of percent right now on a rEADEK, but like you say, this matchup is historically Ori favored, so I think Age is going to have to do a lot of work to try and keep this lead at the moment. A really good punish there on the bash on the rock shards. Now Age keeping rEADEK off the side of the stage, 117%. Good mix up there with a rock toss. I'm really liking the kind of, I've seen this move before from Age, I know what I have to do here.
Yeah, but right now is a battle not only between Ori and Kragg, but a battle between streamer and video editor, because oh lord, we're starting off strong. Immediately back-to-back stocks being taken from rEADEK and Age.
Yeah, keeping it interesting, keeping it even here. Game one, obviously a long way to go for these two. Long way to go for both of us, not in terms of necessarily this set, but just the Kragg gauntlet. But I have said in the past, whoever said watching Kragg is boring is just not right. Kragg is a very exciting character to watch, especially with the level that we see Kragg's playing nowadays. Very interesting combo setup there, going for the double jump out of the side B. Oh, good. I like that, going further to the side of the stage. Just saw the punish coming from rEADEK, and a lot of Kraggs would just default be like, all right, I can tech here, but potential for rEADEK to put himself in a bad position there, but no tech there on that down air.
Yeah, I mean, that downer was completely untechable because of the immediate roll coming out from Age, putting Age into tech lockout. But because of that, rEADEK going to be able to seal out that first stock with the landing down air hitbox. But Age needs to find a way how to seal out this stock earlier rather than later. And rEADEK going to continue to nickel and dime, going to continue to rack up that damage, but the down strong going to take it for Age. Only 58% on this heavy boy.
And the very clean movement before then, just baiting out that roll, like having an idea of where rEADEK was going to go. And I like just the very simple dash forward, just, bait out that defensive option there, and a good follow there from Age, and earns him a stock and keeps this game close for him right now. And now up air's coming out 100% nearly on this, or 100% on the Kragg, landing on the side of the stage there, missing that parry, but obviously there was no way to be dodged. Very close there from rEADEK. Is there going to be a pillar available? No, and there's no way back to stage. rEADEK takes game number one. Very close start off.
Yeah, rEADEK taking game number one, but you had to hold your breath a bit for that one. Maybe think that Age had a way how to just fly right back onto stage and make that comeback, but dear lord, game one starting off, we are already neck and neck. All right, there we go.
I'm liking how
Bates, baby.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it was bound to show up at some point. No surprises here. This is kind of the classic of the EU. Best of 5, first of 5. Not best of 5 at all. It's best of 9. I will never get that right. I don't know. We've been doing this for almost a month now. I'm never gonna get that right.
Fair enough, but Age has to get this recovery right. rEADEK not letting it happen. Up air right off the side, going to make sure that Age doesn't have a shot to come back. I mean, even if you DI hard in on that one, I don't think that there's really a chance for you to get back after being off stage against Ori in that position as Kragg. It's just really rough out here for Kraggs nowadays.
saying in the last game that Age kind of always looked like they knew what they needed to do. Like they've been in those situations before. It's like, all right, there it is. There's the hit. I know what I have to do now. There we go. Good forward air off the side to grab that stock. There was a moment there where just Age was kind of looking very confused about what to do into this Ori. And you know, obviously adaptation since then. Good rock tosses with the bash off the side. Oh, nearly stealing that stock out with the forward smash. Age using this old pillar. Obviously still has another one to work with. There it is. Getting back onto the stage with that, but 140% on this Kragg right now. Probably wants to look for some way to even this up. Good coverage there with the sign charge to cover the whiffed up smash. Now Age, very low and no pillar used.
Unfortunate coming out from Age here. You know, needs to find a way how to seal out this stock. A lot of, you know, definitely not in a great position from earlier, but you know, 73% and counting on rEADEK means that Age has a way back into this game despite that early SD.
Yeah, you know, there's a way back in. It's whether or not Age is going to be able to capitalize on it. You know, there it is. Quick conversion into the up smash is something we saw a lot of success actually drawing back to the Slime of Aether tournament that we had. That was just dominated by ZB, and specifically ZB going for those up smash conversions. It was a really good way to find those stocks against Kragg, and right now, Age, very desperate position there. There's no pillar, unfortunately. Kind of go for that desperation option to get back to stage, and it is punished by rEADEK to take a 2-0 lead.
All right, and 2-0 lead from rEADEK. Definitely not the greatest place where you want to be if you're Age here, but, you know, standard start, you know, what we expect to kind of see a little bit of back and forth here and there. Yeah, maybe if we didn't see that SD, we'd see a little bit different of a story here. But rEADEK, you know, got that adaptation coming into play, and rEADEK always tends to be very strong early on in these first to fives. And the question is, do you have the steam and the mental fortitude to continue the later on we go? But hold on, this combo is ridiculous. You know, making sure that Age doesn't get a chance.
Yeah, and it's only a few hits from Kragg to try and bring it back the other way. Now, good parry there, and I like the oh, barely missing the up tilt. There's some potential for a very interesting conversion there from rEADEK, and unfortunately, Age getting caught in his own head there off the side of the stage. Great, quick cancel there on the forward air there to find that hit in against rEADEK, not breaking that pillar just yet. There it is, pillar gone, and now rEADEK kind of stuck in a corner there. It does get the pillar break now. It's now starting to punish Age a little bit. Obviously, 100% on this Ori. That stock can't be long. Oh, missing the punish there. Unfortunate Age. You just got to go for that down smash. Don't got to make it fancy. And just like that, lost a golden opportunity to seal the stock, and that might be one of the only chances you get.
Hold on.
Oh, there it is. Quick down air into up air. Age is going to take that stock, but at a larger disadvantage than was probably required.
You know, larger disadvantage than was required, but that was a beautiful tech roll read off of that jab, like a beautiful read on the roll on that jab instead of the dare up air coming out from Age, showing us that, you know, Age still has some tricks up his sleeve. You know, this definitely could be, you know, the start of something interesting. Was that slide off DI?
Might have been. I'm not sure.
I think that was ASDI on the up tilt for Age to edge cancel it somehow and jump out. That was ridiculous. You know, probably not necessarily an intentional effect here, but you know, Age definitely showing us something new.
Yeah, one of those times where you get lucky. You want to call that one this. Oh, jeez, hold on. That forward air just kind of sealing a stock right there. Now rEADEK suddenly on the back foot, and now Age suddenly with some momentum to start racking up some percent there. It's only 42%, but it looks very nice, and it looks like that no, not going to come through, even though Age was desperately trying to get in the way of that up smash. Not going to quite steal out the stock. Very far out on the pillar there. rEADEK goes very deep to try and punish it. 200% on this Kragg right now. Obviously up air not being a kill move. All right.
Carry move, carry move, carry move, carry move. Anyway, either way, you know, Age doing so much work, already racking up so much damage. Please don't SD here, Age.
Yeah, that's where Age has been most consistent between these games, unfortunately. He's been taking their own stocks, and I don't know, we'll see whether or not that trend's going to continue. I'm hoping it doesn't. We already lost the first stock to it. Let's not lose another one, Age. Come on, good parry, good punish. Game number 3 going into the pocket of Age.
All right, you know, Age not going to be dropping that one, but oh my lord, you know, that literally started off once again in rEADEK's favor, really heavily rEADEK favored, and Age just said, hey, wait, I'm supposed to win these.
Yeah, just kind of decided. You know, it's a good play from Age. It's what you need to be doing if you have the opportunity. Obviously, just finding that. Ooh, almost going for that Z smash. Heard us talking about him a little bit. Just the raw smash, smash in neutral. We'll see whether or not Age. Yeah,
what
there it
in
is
the
again.
world?
Just finding forward smashes out of nowhere, really, and then another up smash trying to come out there, but obviously it was conversion with the neutral air. Finding a lot of just good hits right now. Treetop's not looking comfortable for Ori.
Yeah, and you know, rEADEK, great tech coming out, able to sneak back onto stage, but that forward air going to seal out stock number 1. And Treetop, this is one of those stages where I think it's a genuinely good Ori stage. I would not take it against Kragg here.
Yeah, we've said that time and time again. Craig's comfortable here. It's not the carry move off the side of the stage there. rEADEK taking Age's first stock out. But yeah, no, we've seen Kragg be successful here. It's not necessarily somewhere you want to go with it, but maybe, you know, rEADEK just trying to impress the oh yeah, really trying to impress Anti right now. First the stage pick, then the SD. Way to the man's heart. And yeah, great play there.
Here we go.
Oh, that's gonna steal it. Nicely done from rEADEK to keep this one even after the SD.
Yeah, you know, rEADEK going to be able to seal out that stock after sealing out their own, but you know, Age continuing with the edge guard here. The moment that you do lose neutral as Ori into Kragg, you're going to be taking 80% or dying, and Age is continuing to make sure that that stays true here. But rEADEK finding their way back in, finding a start to the neutral again, and this could be bad. Oh, hold on.
That's it.
No.
That's it. rEADEK thought he was back there with the air dodge, didn't end up coming through, and there was no up B used, and that's going to seal out game number 4, 2-2 between these two.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate coming out from rEADEK with the up air instead of the up B to get back on stage. You know, when you just barely miss out on thinking, oh, you know, I made it, and then you realize, oh no, it didn't quite work out as I had hoped. Either way,
yeah, it gets
this.
Yeah, it gets rEADEK into a world of trouble, and now stage pick, obviously, it was the advantage that you gained from that, but unfortunately, you know, you lose the set count, and it is a 2-point. Ooh, good catch there from rEADEK. I was gonna say, you lose the set count there, obviously. rEADEK going up with a 2-0 lead has now dropped it and gone all the way back to even. Their aggressive play there from Age to try and seal out that stock and bring things back to an even place there. Best he can. Good chase there from rEADEK. So much percent coming out of this Ori, and oh, actually doing such a good job of staying on top of this combo. They're getting caught by the forward smash, though, and now Age evens it up. Great rock toss there to cover rEADEK's landing. Parry, no forward air.
Yeah, rEADEK's doing some interesting taps here because rEADEK is actually... Oh, hold on. But yeah, rEADEK is tapping in the middle of the end lag that he's already got, so it actually makes these combos from mix-ups into just straight-up minus. And Age is more than ready to punish rEADEK for it. You know, side being out of one, and naring out of the other. And Age is in control. Hold on.
Nice. Finding a forward smash. That's such a good way to take those stocks as early as possible. Hold on. The forward chain gets a little bit greedy, I would say, there with the down air, and now might start to eat some punishment for it. Going down low. Did have the pillar available.
Yeah,
Isn't quite going to make it back.
Yeah, stuck barely back on stage with it, but you know, one of the big things from Age here that's a bit questionable is the DI on a lot of these moves just does not feel like Age is particularly comfortable with what Ori wants, but just kind of DIing where they think Ori wants.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like, just doesn't feel necessarily rehearsed. That one did, though. Quick down B on the rock. Find the rock shards hit into the forward air, and suddenly Age has gone from a 2-0 deficit to a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, you know, the 3-2 lead coming out from Age, you know, basically the reverse sweep. And it is one of those things that we've seen time and time again from rEADEK's Ori, where it starts off looking super strong, but tends to lose a little bit of momentum as the games go on. But you know, rEADEK finding his footing again. Oh, great parry coming out too.
Yeah, let's see if this one's going to be able to hold true, though. Age was quite behind in that last game, if I'm remembering correctly, just off the start. And like you said, starting off strong, losing steam a little bit. See how rEADEK fares here. Obviously, Age racking up a lot of percent return just off the start here. Going for that down B off the side wasn't quite there. Good chase off the side of the stage. rEADEK going to be taking the first stock. It's about whether or not he can maintain this pace and even this set back up one more time. Obviously, had this been a best of 3, rEADEK would have won it 2-0. Had it been a best of 5, that would have been a reverse sweep, but we're not even looking at a best of 7, best of 9. Lots of time still left in this set.
Yeah, you know, tricky movement coming out from rEADEK here, continuing that pressure, and, you know, rEADEK wants this, wants to quash the thoughts of this being, you know, a complete reverse sweep, you know, not going to be the 2 games to start off, but Age going to forward air, rEADEK right off the side, tried and true classic, you know, nothing new there, but oh lord, this is where it begins.
Ooh, Age just doing so many weird ones, which is just like, yeah, all right, I'm going to run past you. You're gonna be right here. I know it, and it's working out so far. Age has been grabbing a lot of percent off of just really, really hard reads, and getting them right a lot of the time. Hasn't really been punished too many times for it. Put himself at least in a halfway safe position.
Oh my lord!
Combo there, break, cancel on the down air. What was originally thought to be kind of a useless piece of tech there gets used there by Age to convert into a forward air. Oh, and no tech there on the down air. Unfortunately, probably just hitting that tech a little bit too early. Didn't realize how far he was from the side of the stage, but it doesn't really seem to be affecting Age so far. So much. Oh, God, just going full in for it there. Yeah, it's so aggressive to go for something like that, but, you know, unfortunately it doesn't work out for Age, and now we see rEADEK starting to tag it back the other way. 36, now up to 48, 55% from rEADEK, chasing so deep. Age not jumping into the bash there. Very crucial to keep himself alive. No up smash coming through on the side B there, but that forward smash in neutral is going to seal it. That is point number 4 for Age.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, Age really only needs one clippable moment, and then they're in the driver's seat, right? You know, like, that break cancel dare into fair was actually ridiculous. I did not anticipate something like that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that was... I need to start watching out for that one, dear lord. But either way, rEADEK gonna take it right back to forest floor. It started off super well for rEADEK here. But you know, Age going to start off with the neutral win, but rEADEK more than cautious about Age's options here.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised we're gonna go back here. Obviously, this is just kind of the larger, thematically, it's kind of the larger spirit tree. So, you know, it's, or excuse me, not spirit tree, treetop. And we saw the treetop was a go-to for rEADEK, but obviously not comfortable versus the Kragg. We'll see whether or not Age can, like, pull another win here. There's another forward smash pulling out another stock. It's been crazy how many times Age is just getting those reads with that. And finding conversions off of it. Here's another one off the side of the stage. Quick spike there. 25% isn't going to quite seal it out, but this might. Good chase off the side of the stage now. 53% on this Ori is keeping it very high. Oh, and does unfortunately get the combo broken up by parry there, but hold on, it's not quite over yet. The down smash. Chased off the side of the stage there from Age, and now rEADEK's going to retake stage control.
Oh, there's no resources on Age here, but, you know, just gonna get right back on stage. rEADEK not able to send him, you know, right back off. You know, none of that rinse and repeat edge guard. But this shouldn't be a kill here.
Ooh, off the side of the rock twice there. Not quite sealing out a stock against Age. 146 on that big Kragg. 163 at the side there with the up air is going to not be a kill move, but is going to carry him into the blast zone.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like all of these up airs that Age is dying to, like, some of them are, you know, Age not being ready to DI, but some of them honestly just feel kind of egregious. Like, that one right there, you could have just held straight up in him.
Yeah, and none of them have been purple. Like, there's no... There's no guarantee that any of those have been killed. You know, Age just not being ready or not having the right, you know, muscle memory. Obviously, a lot of DI, especially in those situations, you don't have time to react. Up air is a fast move. You know, you don't necessarily know
frame 6.
Yeah, you don't necessarily know you're going to get hit by it until you are. But you kind of have to already know how you need to be DIing for that. There's no reason why you shouldn't be, especially with how common it is. But, you know, you got to be DIing for that type of stuff, too. Make sure you don't get caught up in the fair or the Nair fair train. And each finding the stock lead, but now 170%. This one is not that far apart. There it is.
Yeah, and you know, rEADEK going to be evening things back up just like it was in game 1, you know, neck and neck. Oh, Age is holding the rock here. This could be big.
Yeah, finds 45% so far, 52. rEADEK very insistent on not letting this one go to, you know, ending off here on game 7. Obviously, Age does have the potential to end the set right now. Good sign charge there during the up tilt to find some extra damage. 105% found from rEADEK at the moment, and now Age having to play more and more defensively. There has been no reasons. This isn't going to be one of those situations, surely, where you just go for that F smash and neutral. Oh, and again, just getting caught by the sign charge now. Age landing on a pillar, burning another one in panic. And there it is from rEADEK, punishing that very panicked play there. Taking a 3rd point in the set. Going to game number 8.
All right, and Ori Fair, of all moves, going to be ending up sealing it off. And I don't know, like, rEADEK trying to find a way back in, you know, finding those openings, and Age missing out on some kind of questionable DI here.
Yeah, questionable DI, and a lot of those times where rEADEK would drop the combo. And Age was just not in the right place to punish it, thought he was, and going for kind of silly aggression and getting caught out a little bit, but you know, no signs of that at the moment. Obviously 80% already on to rEADEK. Wow. Wow, very edge of the F smash there, taking that stock from rEADEK, and now Age in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I mean, Age in the driver's seat. Age also doing the secret tech of picking Tower of Heaven with an EA skin, so nobody can actually see what option you're taking. Especially because with an EA skin, I do believe, since it's a custom skin, you can't change it. It's not technically a custom skin, you can't change it back. But either way, rEADEK going to be sealing out that stock. You know, the moment you are off stage, rEADEK can see you, can find the way to seal out these stocks. But Age going to be denied that break cancel and going to be denied this neutral win. rEADEK firmly taking the lead.
It's almost like he's gone into the spotting light, you know? Oh, going for a very hard read there. rEADEK saw it coming, picked the defensive option, desperately going, no, take me to the left. I don't want to be there. But unfortunately, he's been back into the train now. A lot of damage coming out from Age. 94% on a rEADEK. Well, hold on now. rEADEK starting to turn it around the other way. Close to the edge of the stage there. There it is. Finally, the DI on the up air. Trading with the fair there. And Age staying alive at the moment. That forward air off the side. And now the DI is missing from rEADEK.
Yeah, and oh, wow. Going to be denying the break cancel with the grab from the bash here. And fully off the side from rEADEK here, and once again super even. But Age starts it off with a jab into a roll read down strong, and Age is already feeling themselves.
Silly to get something like that to such an early percent, and rEADEK, really, you don't need to be getting punished like that at this exact moment in time. Such an aggressive play off the side, doesn't quite find the bash. Oh god, how many times can my voice break in one moment there? Good play off the side there from rEADEK to keep it very exciting. Age now getting a little bit antsy on some of these punishes, is finding the damage that he needs though. 92% onto this Ori, 96 on the Kragg. It is very close, but it's difficult for Ori to steal stocks out, especially on this big heavyweight that is Kragg. We're going to be saying that a lot as the sets proceed.
Drop down up air. Drop down up air. Come on.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Close to the top of the stage now. Having to play very carefully versus this Kragg. Throwing a lot of back airs there. Age using a very high pillar, getting forced to drop down from it though. Back on a stage, 150% on the Kragg, landing backwards with the fair there. Kind of feels like an odd option. Punish from rEADEK. He saves his life. How unfortunate is that for rEADEK to potentially get back in? But no, another Ori fair to seal it out.
The forward air of all things, once again, the great equalizer, in rEADEK going to bring it back to a 4-4, and oh my lord, that was, you know, super unfortunate sign charge timing from rEADEK. You know, that's just the sign charge timer running out there, messing up your combo. I will say, if it was a flame reverse combo, you wouldn't have had that issue. But either way, going to go to Jules Vale to end off the first to 5 here. You know, this is game 9 of all things, and Age already taking a commanding lead.
Yeah, we'll see whether or not Age can actually start to seal this one out. Obviously, it has gotten significantly closer. These two have been trading games back and forth. This is match point now of this best of 9. These two doing the full distance here in set number 2. And we'll see really who's going to take this. I don't have my money on anyone at the moment. It's very close there from Age. Obviously, these two have been trading games back and forth. Obviously, rEADEK with the momentum right now, but this is the clutch moment that Age seems to be willing to thrive in. Good forward air there, isn't quite going to steal out that stock. It's getting very close to rEADEK right now, and that early percent lead from Age serving him well.
Yeah, but rEADEK in a good position to seal this out. No flame reverse. Going to mean that Age lives another day, but not with that edge guard. But knocked right back on stage with that up B. And Age, taking a lot of damage, but if you don't seal out this stock, it's not going to matter. And Age already racking up the damage on rEADEK, getting that extra credit. 150%, and Fortnite once again taking the stock.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen Fortnite kill 3 times, and we've just probably doubled that number for me. rEADEK getting those kills. Oh, jeez, hold on. We're talking about Fortnite killing 84% off the side there. No chance for rEADEK getting caught in that DI trap.
And beautiful plat boost coming out from Age to make sure to have the momentum to seal it out. But, rEADEK still can absolutely bring this back. Only 42% on the red, and when you have that kind of DI coming out from Age, we're going to seal it out and make it as even as possible for a Game 9 nail-biter of a set.
Yeah, it's feeling, like it's late set slop, like it's, they're making a lot of mistakes at this point. 102% on Age. See whether or not rEADEK can keep this edge guard up, going very long. Nice play there to intercept with the up tilt. And whether or not Age can keep this going. Good read there on the parry. 100% on Ori as he gets sent up with the up tilt, is going to DI through that forward air. Age playing very aggressive now with 130% on his back. Whether or not he's going to be able to punish rEADEK off the side of the stage. That up air, not quite going to be able to seal it out. And another one, and again, the DI just isn't there. rEADEK punishing that mistake and is going to take that set.
Oh, Lord, and rEADEK, going down back against the wall and continuing to try to knock down the immovable wall that is Kragg, with Age going to be going down here, putting a point on the board for the non-Kraggs here. And the Kragg versus the World crew battle seems to be working out in the non-Kragg favor for now.
Yeah, I think whether or not these players realize they're playing in a crew battle, I think they are.